Hello, Bio120. Welcome to week 3. Yay, week 3. You've survived week 2. So this week, deep breath, we're dealing with populations. All right. So this is really important. You've actually got two things. You've got a lab and a discussion. All right. The lab is a lot of fun. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be looking at various countries from around the world and exploring what impact, what their current situation is in terms of reproduction rates and growth rates for an education for that country's population, and then making a comparison with other countries. Now, Japan used to be on there, but unfortunately the simulation took that one out. That one was a lot of fun to add in because it really tends to skew the results because of the demographics of it being a much older slanted country. With essentially they're not having their replacement, they're below their replacement rates. So anyways, have fun with that. Okay, this is, follow the directions, click on that Annenberg link, go to the simulation and just follow through, change the variables, look at the results, fill in your tables. Okay, then play with it. Okay, and fill in the table again. Now your discussion, okay, your discussion is about family size. Now we're going from a macro countrywide view to something much more personal that we can all relate to more easily. What is an optimal family size, and how does culture impact that? How does education impact that? So read through the readings for the week, and then also be thinking about your own family and how yours looks. And has it changed? I mean, if you think about it, how has it changed over, say, the past 50 years? Past 2 or 3 generations. You can ask your grandparents, you can ask your parents, and if you remember, how many aunts and uncles versus how many cousins do you have? And also going back even further, if you, it's a really good chance for you to get some family history. So take that advantage. It's sort of a side thing to this, but it's a lot of fun to use this as a springboard to help explore your own history. Okay, and then also look at your own family. I mean, I'm an only child, so I grew up pure nuclear family here, so it's quite different than what previous generations had experienced. So anyways, have fun with this. It's a lot of fun. When you start diving into some of the news reports, Elon Musk saying, hey, we need to have more people having children because there's going to be a population crash, which we're not going to be able to support the economy. You start diving into that, it really will change your view on sort of how we see the world. We do have a population crisis where the world in general, for how many resources we have, we are generally overpopulated. But how do we deal with that divergence of sort of the economy demanding continuous growth, which would mean more humans, more continuous human growth as well, versus, well, we're actually, developed countries are going the other way, all right? Even China has scrapped their one-child policy and has said, go forth and have as many kids as you possibly can. Meanwhile, their actual population is thumbing their nose at them and saying, no, we won't. So that's another sort of interesting cultural aspect. Answer those questions first, but then if you want, have some fun with your own family and friends, discuss these cultural impacts, okay? So again, remember to share what you've learned here. This is how we're making a better impact in the world. Share what you've learned in the past week, share what you're learning this week, talk it over with your family and friends, all right? And you can report back as well in your discussions what they said. All right, so again, you've got your lab on comparing country populations and impacts of fertility rates and so on. Just fill in those, follow the directions and fill in those tables, okay? And then you've got your discussion. So again, have fun with this, and let me know if you have any questions, all right? Cheers.